Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something that's incredibly common, but so rarely spoken about openly. The relapse that can happen during recovery from postnatal depression. It's not a straight road. For so many of us, it comes in waves. You might be starting to feel stronger, finding your rhythm as a new parent, maybe even enjoying moving your body again, and then, seemingly out of nowhere, a relapse hits. It can knock you completely off balance. In those moments, motivation can feel like it vanishes overnight. Things that once felt possible, like going for a walk, doing a workout, or even just rolling out your yoga mat, suddenly feel completely overwhelming. Even the smallest task can feel like climbing a mountain, too. It's so frustrating, and it's completely normal to ask yourself, I was doing so well, why am I back here again? But here's the truth I really want you to hear. Relapse does not mean failure. It doesn't erase all the progress you've made. Healing isn't a straight line. It has dips, pauses, and necessary rest stops along the way. What truly matters is shifting our focus from perfection to compassion. Some days, exercise might look like a full, structured routine, but other days it might just be stretching for a few minutes while the baby naps, or simply walking to the kitchen to get a glass of water. Both of those count. Both are valuable. Physical activity isn't just about fitness, it's about energy, mood, and reconnecting with yourself. Speed. Even the smallest movements can help you feel grounded again in your own body. And when motivation is nowhere to be found, it's not only okay, but essential to lower the bar and meet yourself exactly where you are today. Living with depression often feels like you're carrying invisible baggage. Some days, it feels light to, can move freely, you can breathe. You might even find joy in your daily routines. But other days, that baggage is incredibly heavy, weighing on every single step, and making even the simplest tasks feel impossible. That's the reality of it, the weight shifts. What matters most is learning how to adapt to our needs in those heavy moments. For me, I've found that peace comes from small, grounding rituals. Things like drinking a cup of tea in silence, wrapped in a cozy blanket, or listening to a piece of music that really speaks to me, or sometimes just sitting quietly with my thoughts, without judgment. These small moments are reminders that I'm safe, and that my mind and my body deserve calm. And there's science to back this up. Research from the American Psychological Association shows that it's a natural human response for people experiencing depression or anxiety to retreat, to withdraw in order to conserve emotional energy. So, that withdrawal you might feel isn't failure, it's actually a form of self-preservation. The key is finding a balance. Stepping back to rest when you need it, but also knowing when to gently step forward again. I've also had to learn to adjust my expectations, especially around exercise. On some days, I simply cannot work out the way I used to, or the way I think I should. My body, my mind, and my nervous system need space to breathe after years of racing and striving. I've learned that slowing down isn't giving up, it's an integral part of the healing journey. Let's talk about some numbers, because it's important to know you're not alone in this. Studies show that around 30 to 40% of women who experience postnatal depression will face a relapse within the first 5 years, and women with a previous history of depression are 3 times more likely to experience a recurrence postpartum. That's a huge number of us, yet it's a topic shrouded in silence and shame. But here is the good news. With the right support system and coping strategies, the long-term outcomes are overwhelmingly positive. A relapse is not a sign of failure. It is your mind and your body sending you a signal, asking for rest, for compassion, and for a chance to recalibrate. It happens to so many more people than we think. And that's precisely why it's so important that we talk about it openly. So many of us feel this immense pressure to bounce back to who we were before. But what if, instead of bouncing back, we focused on slowing down, on breathing, and on taking things one small, gentle step at a time? If you are struggling right now with your motivation, with your energy, or if you feel like you're in the middle of a relapse, please hear me when I say you are not alone. The progress is still there, even if it feels like it's been paused. Healing is not a linear path. Every small step you take, every single act of self-kindness, is a part of your forward movement. So, let's make a pact to remind ourselves of a few key things. First, yourselves.